What is that? Man, so frustrating. Still can't believe it. We went out of town for the weekend, and then we came back home to this. I don't believe this. Oh, no. One of our African goslings. Ah, man. What happened? Is that a brooder? We just got those African goslings. Ordered 6 of them from Murray McMurray Hatchery, and they've been like the cutest things. I've just been impressed by them so much. Our family has really taken to them. The kids have been enjoying playing with them in the little kiddie pool.
We're sucking the duckies in.
These goslings are very skittish.
You're trying to eat me! Stop trying to eat me! Oh, this is tiny!
The chocolate.
Come here, Slimmy.
It's not in the bush.
And they've just been following Sailor around all over the place.
Oh, baby.
It's really neat how they follow me around all the time. It's really cute. Come here. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Man, those things are super cute. Thankfully we got a couple left, so hopefully we won't lose any more because I really like them. And it sucks because Lacey and I just got back in town from being on a high. We were at Polyface Farm for the God's Good Table Conference, and I had the honor of being a speaker there, and it was a really enjoyable event. We got to hear from some great speakers there. We got to hear from Raw Milk and Deadlifts, Tommy and Luke, who share a fitness background with me, who are also into fitness and farming. It was neat hearing from them.
And I mean, what a blessing that is, that I think we come to realize that God has made some of the most nourishing foods also the most delicious.
Yeah, right. And an example to continue on that thought that really resonated with us was raw milk, obviously.
It was also really neat to hear from Pork Rind and hear of his story and some of the things that he has gone through in his life.
The next person down the line didn't know a better path, and so therefore that was their coping mechanism. And that cycle keeps perpetuating itself, right? So if you don't want to get into the hyper-spiritualization of generational curses, just understand it from, you do this, your kids see you do this, likelihood of your kids doing this is very high.
As well as other great speakers like our friend Maureen, as well as hearing from Joel Southon. It's always great to hear from Joel. And it was just a really enjoyable time of just fellowship, of interacting with other people from all over the place, as well as some amazing food. The Polyface crew made us some enjoyable meals. Breakfast was amazing on the farm. All of it was just absolutely fantastic. So Lacey and I were just on this high, and we were coming back in town, and the kids stayed back with family members, and they were watching over the farm. And overall, they have done a fantastic job. But as Lacey and I got back home, it was in the evening, and I was like, you know what? gonna go check on our goslings. I haven't seen them in a few days. Let's just go out and check on things in the brooder. And I walk in there, it's like, bam! What in the world? Uh-oh, they're out. Why are some of them out? And some chicks too. Oh, here we go. All right, come here. Oh. Come on now, get back in here.
Come here, babies. Where are you at? Come here. Say babies.
All right, here they are over here. Oh, I got one. Got it. All right, come on. All right.
Come on, babies. Come here. Meet, 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 meet. Come here. Where are you at? Come here. There we go. Here you go. Back inside. Right there.
Gotcha. All right.
Come on, babies. Come here. Meet, meet, meet.
And as we gather them back into the brooder, we were noticing that the brooder door didn't get closed all the way. Somehow it got left open, and that's how they were getting out. And then we noticed that there were a couple that were dead, and it was just like, bummer, man. I kind of wish it would have been a couple of chicks instead, just because we like the goslings so much. But man, you don't want to lose any of them. But man, I'm not even sure what happened to them exactly. Not even sure what got them. All homesteads deal with predators at times, and we haven't here recently, but we definitely have in the past. From hawks to raccoons to owls. There was this one owl I saw flying out of our chicken area one time, and his wingspan was as wide as my arms. It was like, whoa. We've also dealt with opossums in the past, even though we really haven't had much trouble with them. But there was this one opossum, it was like the Terminator. It was out during the day, which is really, really weird and strange, and you definitely want to be something you want to be alert of. And I was just watching its body language, and it definitely looked like it wasn't healthy. So I was like, I need to take this thing out. So it just happened to be right there as I was outside. I was like, I don't want to lose it. So I'm like throwing things at it, trying to crush it, threw this pallet at it, and it like knocked it down. But then it was like getting up and still moving. It's like, dun-dun, dun-dun. And then I threw this block, thought I just absolutely crushed it. And then a few seconds went by, then it started moving again. And it was like, oh man, this thing is crazy. So somehow, in between that time, it was moving slowly, so I was like, I'm gonna get the excavator, which amazingly I was able to somehow get it to the machine, put it in the bucket of the excavator, and then carry it over, and then was like trying to crush it, and then digging a hole and put it in the hole, and I was like, hopefully this thing is done, because even after I pushed on an excavator, it was still like kind of moving a little bit, and I was like, what is up with this thing? But anyways, it got off on a little bit of a tangent there with the possum, but it was crazy that it would just seemed like it wouldn't die, but it did stay in the hole and it was gone. So haven't seen it again. Hopefully it's not coming back. But we've been seeing some other signs of predators here recently that does have me a little concerned. One morning I was doing our normal meeting with my family, and we were getting ready for today, and then as I was talking, boom, this cardinal flew into the window. It actually ended up getting injured. So Lacey started working on it, trying to rehab it to get it back on his feet and back to flight.
Strength to him.
Pinched it and bit me. I think you're a new hatchling this year. Well, you at least perked up enough to injure me.
That's when a bird attacked you.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm trying to help you. So we put the cardinal in this cat carrier, and we stuck some branches in there so it would have some perches, and we gave it water and food every day, sunflower seeds, and also Josiah really enjoyed going and picking some blackberries for it, and it loved it. And it stayed in there probably about 2 weeks. We would check here and there to see if it would be able to fly on its own, but it still wasn't able to fly on its own, so we kept it in here.
And after a number of days of working on trying to rehab this bird, we came out to the cage, And man, oh no. Something had ripped open the cage and just ate the birds, completely gone. We have no idea what it was. What could it have been? Was it the same thing that maybe got the goslings? Maybe, maybe not, because the goslings, the body was still there, but the cardinal was just completely gone. So I'm like, man. Oh, and then also here recently, we were right by the dumpster. Something was pulling trash out of this dumpster, and there was trash all over the ground, as well as footprints. Look at this mess. What happened here? Looks like something was pulling trash out of our dumpster. Look at all this mess here.
Daddy, look over here. I found some tracks.
What kind of tracks are these?
I don't know. See, one's as big as that finger, one's as big as that finger, and one's as big as that finger.
Wow. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Wolverine? I don't know. We gotta get this cleaned up though. Definitely make sure we get the dumpster closed each night. So Josiah decided to set up a trap thinking that maybe it's a raccoon that was just pulling stuff out of there and we'll catch it and we'll see what the problem is. So he set up a trap and then he caught something. He caught something here. Not what we were expecting to catch. What are you doing in there?
Sorry, Slim. Here, I'll help you out.
What just happened? So we didn't catch what we were thinking we were going to catch. So still not sure if it's a raccoon, or even heard some stories that there may have been a bobcat around here at some point. So hopefully it's not that, hopefully not that. But that definitely wouldn't have been something that got the goslings, because if something that size would have completely ate the whole thing, they were still left. So we'll just have to see. And there was also this time my adrenaline was going like crazy. I heard this noise across the pond. I was like, I gotta see what's over there. So even though it was dark, I drove this lawn tractor over there and tried to find out what it was that we were hearing. Got some people following us right there. You're following me.
I am following you. I figured if there's any copperheads, you already scared them away with your motor.
Got our guard dog Chewy here. Hey Chewy. Hey. hear something off there in the woods. Other dogs barking. Oh, there was a sound again. It's not far. Not far. Somewhere in there. Can you shine in front of me again?
It's up in a tree.
I think you're right. They sound like two different ones.
There's two.
There you go.
Hey, baby. You have this. One. You get back in there. I know, I see. You have this.
Man, they've gotten so much bigger just in a couple days.
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Wow. Even though they're getting bigger, they're still pretty cute, aren't they? Man, we like these. We like these African goslings, don't we?
Yes.
You named any yet?
No.
All right. There we go. Man, it's going to be a madhouse in here. It's time for graduation to get out of the brooder. The next couple days, we're going to be processing some birds out on the farm, and these are going to be moving outside.
Out of the top.
Because there are so many little ones in here, I normally put like 3 feeders in here just so everybody can eat and it's not like crazy all the time.
These goslings are like monsters compared to everybody else. Man. Gigantor. Is that your new name? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Good job. Single fire, please. Single fire, please. Single fire.
So, what was it that got our goslings? Still don't really know. Could it have been a raccoon? Maybe. A possum? Maybe. Maybe not. Could it have been one of our cats? Maybe, but probably not. They usually don't try to go after them. Could it have been one of our dogs? Our dogs have the opportunity to interact with our livestock their whole lives here, so probably wasn't them either. But what I think that it was rats. I think rats are back here. I just set up some traps and caught a number of them. Got another one. 5 for today. A number of months ago we were dealing with them and they've gotten better, but I've gotten lax and slack in continuing on to get the problem under control. But this means war. Hopefully we won't have any more casualties on our side, but some rats are going down.